Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing, this April the 14th, 2025 noon time update here after the post weekend pump advisory. And I think that went in a pump warning that we put in effect, the advisory Thursday and the warning on Friday. And I think it did do a pretty good job pumping over the weekend. Bell notification, comment down below, subscribe and share to get that truth, trust, education, and information and how we're changing the crypto sphere and bringing back trust, truth, education, and information to help you make an informed and educated decision for yourself. You can see if we start off with the jabroni killer request on ZEbec, let's take a look at this, and then we'll look at the pump advisory and the pump warning. Again, the first mover advantage. And this coin, I don't know anything about it, but it doesn't look good, obviously, looking at it. So let's pull the fixed volume profile. And we're just going to do this really quickly because we are on our lunch. You can see what we have here. The mean of the volume is down here. We'll put our little area that we always mark these with. There's your mean of the volume right in there. Since this is the bottom, we'll make it red and we'll lock that. So it's a quick way to get your first major support box of support and resistance, and it just so happens the price is within this range right now. It doesn't always happen like that, but this time it just did. Clone. So you can see your first major upper resistance and lower support. Then we can go into the daily time frame, and we can see we've had major support down here. Get a horizontal array. You can see support, all kinds of support in and along right about there. So we're going to put an even darker red down there. And we'll make that a number 2. Oops. Get that back up there. Right about in there. And that's your next area. And you can see we've actually hit that. And then we wick back up and bounced up. So right now with ZBCN, I don't know really anything about this. If we go the daily time frame, you can see the moving averages are up here. We can put those on. Clone. 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 You can see we have the golden bears cross. The 50 is on the bottom. The 100-day moving average is in the middle. And the 200-day is on top. So that's where you're at right now. You got your major support level and resistant level locally is this 0.0, the bottom part of this red trading box, right? And if you can't hold that, you're going to come break down to the lower target, which is down here at a bunch of zeros. I'm not going to read them all off. 8531. And right now you're threatening to do that on any kind of move to the upside. Your upper resistance is up here at the top part of this red resistance support box, but then the moving average is over top of that, right? So I don't know much about that. We'll keep an eye on that. Now that I see a member, Jabroni Killer, wants to talk about it. So we'll talk about that. If we look at MATIC, we're still in the shit house. And you can see old Vincenzo with the first mover advantage and the value of becoming a member of Jabroni Killers, $3.99 a month, video description and or the pinned comments. But way back here, we told you this thing was likely going to the shit house. My OGs remember the shit house. I'm going to start putting some of those back, but this prediction was made a new all-time low way back then. And you can see now we're finally below that. And this thing's in price discovery and in price discovery to the shithouse, as this was heavily promoted by the criminally infiltrated, market manipulating paid influencers, not only on the mainstream, but in the social media, to fleece, heist, and take you emotionally to the bank by pumping this to you when it comes out. So when you search it, they're hyping it all into this and get you to buy that top, just as the creator and the paid charlatans and henchmen for the criminal gangsters that fleece you by promoting it on social media or the mainstream to whip you into a hype, to whip you into a frenzy, and to whip you into buying at irrational prices for something that you don't even know what it does. just to pull the rug out as soon as they're done selling, as soon as they walk away with all the fucking money. You're left holding a bag, you're left holding a nightmare, and you're left holding missing out on all sorts of potential gains because you weren't in the market, because you got beaten down, fleeced, shysted, and heisted the first